Remember this red can? Those tender pasta squares, that savory beef filling, the sweet tomatoey sauce. And of course, that grinning chef on the label, a figure that turned a simple can into a pop culture symbol.
Chef Boyardee's products on at Best Grocers.
Chef Boyardee doesn't just make comfort food, they make it ready in 90 seconds. In this episode, we're cracking open the lid on Chef Boyardee's Beef Ravioli, where every can is crafted, filled, sealed, and sent on its saucy way. When Hector Boyardee arrived in America in 1915, he brought a dream and a passion for sharing authentic Italian cooking. By 1924, he'd opened his own Italian restaurant in Cleveland, Ohio, where his perfectly seasoned pasta sauce quickly became the star of every meal. Customers couldn't get enough of it. They started asking for his sauce to take home, and before long, Boyardee was sealing those same Italian flavors into cans for families to enjoy at their own dinner table. That simple act of generosity sparked a canned food empire, and one dish became the crown jewel, their beef ravioli. Today, it remains the brand's top seller, with more than 750,000 cans rolling off the lines each day, and everything still made from scratch, starting with that signature sweet tomato sauce that started it all. The pasta sauce's foundation begins inside this 1,500-gallon steel kettle, where water, sugar, and tomato paste are heated and stirred into a rich crimson mix. Then basil, rosemary, paprika, and a secret blend of spices are tipped into the simmering pot. For the next hour, a mechanical stirrer works non-stop, churning the mixture as it bubbles away, slowly transforming into an aromatic red gold. The filling starts with 100% fresh ground beef that's delivered to the plant daily. It's blended with minced carrots, dried onion, garlic, and a guarded mix of seasonings inside this large blending cooker. As the mix heats and turns under constant motion, the beef breaks down and absorbs the spices, forming a smooth, savory filling, ready to be stuffed into the ravioli dough that's being prepared nearby. At the dough station, wheat flour is piped indoors from these massive silos and combined with water inside this heavy-duty industrial cross-mixer. As the paddles agitate the mixture, gluten begins to develop, giving the pasta its structure. After 10 minutes, it transfers into a vacuum chamber, where air is drawn out to prevent any white film from forming inside the cans later on. The paddles continue kneading until the mix becomes a dense, robust pasta dough. Once the texture is just right, the dough is forced out, cut into chunks, and conveyed over to the sheet rollers that press it into a smooth, golden sheet. Then comes one of the plant's most secretive machines, Chef Boyardee's proprietary ravioli die molder. While the beef filling is dispensed from above, two dough sheets glide in from opposite ends. A pair of massive die rollers then press together, stamping and sealing the filling between the dough sheets, forming hundreds of neat ravioli squares in one seamless motion. The connected ravioli sheets are then conveyed into the blancher machine, where hot water flash cooks the pasta and separates the sheets into thousands of individual pockets. They exit the blancher piping hot and slide down a chute into an ice-cold water bath. This temperature shock does two things: hardens the pasta for durability and locks each piece into its final shape. After their cool down, the raviolis head into the pocket filler machine, a massive rotating table that does the portioning work. As the surface spins, hundreds of raviolis spread out evenly across the platter. A guiding arm sweeps them towards circular openings, where roughly 14 pieces drop into each pocket before being released directly into the waiting cans lined up below. This system moves with a perfect balance of speed and accuracy, packaging one hearty serving after another. As the line moves forward, the open cans pass beneath a curtain of steaming tomato sauce pumped directly from the holding tanks. The waterfall fills close to 600 cans per minute, with each one catching just the right amount of tomatoey goodness. Seconds later, they're all sealed at high speed, locking in the freshness and flavors. And to make sure every piece of pasta is fully submerged, the cans begin a dizzying journey. They travel through a series of more than 10 high-speed flips, tumbling end over end, while the sauce sloshes through every gap and corner. By the end of their flip cycle, each ravioli is swimming in a thick blanket of red for a perfectly saucy bite in every spoonful. Their journey continues as they move into this massive piece of equipment called the Rotary Pressure Cooker, or retort. Inside, the cans slowly rotate while temperatures hit 250 degrees Fahrenheit under intense pressure, cooking for roughly 45 minutes. The controlled pressure prevents the cans from bursting at these extreme temperatures, while at the same time, the combined heat and steady rotation fully cooks the pasta evenly, melding the sauce and seasonings, and killing off any bacteria that might cause spoilage. When they emerge from the rotary cooker, each can of beef ravioli has been fully cooked and sterilized, shelf-ready for up to 24 months, and only 90 seconds away from a hot serving. After a quick cool down on the conveyor, the cans glide toward labeling, where the familiar face of Hector Boyardee is wrapped proudly around each one. Each batch is then bundled and boxed, headed straight towards supermarkets and convenience stores nationwide, where a hearty heat and eat meal awaits with just a quick pull of the tab. As pasta cravings surged in the late 20th century, Chef Boyardee kept serving up new hits like beefaroni, spaghetti and meatballs, lasagna, and the hearty overstuffed beef ravioli. Each one was ready to serve in minutes. All you needed was a can opener and a stove. Then, when microwaves became a kitchen staple, the brand took convenience even further, releasing single-serve microwavable cups that made hot meals faster than ever. Hector Boyardee wasn't just a chef, he was arguably the first person to bring authentic Italian cuisine to mainstream America, one saucy can at a time. What's your go-to Chef Boyardee meal? Let one know in the comments. Thanks for tuning in to Made Vision. We'll catch you on the next one.